What's this week been like with the uncertainty at the quarterback position? What does that do for the rest of you guys?
Same old, same old. Come prepared, get ready to work. Had a great start to the week. Got to try to, lock in right now and meet on meetings, watch film, and then go over to London and get ready to go out there and perform.
We've seen Daniel, in little tidbits of him, but he looks to be moving pretty well. What do you see from him so far this week?
I really can't speak for him, but at the end of the day, I know DJ. He's a heck of a player, a heck of a competitor, and we'll see what happens.
Saquon, if I'm not mistaken, the Packers don't usually load up the box, at least they haven't this year. When you see that, does that kind of make you lick your chops a little bit more?
I wouldn't really say that, but we're doing pretty good right now in the run game. Really good, to be completely honest. Not just myself, but as a whole. And it's going to be a focal point for a lot of teams to try to stop us. A lot of teams are going to do a lot new and different things, come up with creative ways, but you can't really look too deep in that. Just got to focus on ourselves and adjust whatever they come out to try to stop that.
Can you talk about the job the Oline has done with run blocking for you this year?
The Oline's been incredible. Every single one of those guys, just the way that they're working all on the same page. That's the beauty of Oline. It takes 5 guys to be on the same page, one play. And if one of them just a little bit off, or especially with me, if I'm not reading it right or my steps ain't right, the whole play can be messed up. But the O-line been doing a great job. Also, we give credit to the tight ends. The tight ends been doing an amazing job. There's one clip, they took the DN and moved him 5-10 yards back, and you see them celebrating. And as a back, that gets you excited. Also, the wide receivers too, and DJ making the right call. So it's been a collective thing. But the beauty is, I feel like we got so much more room to improve and get better. So just keep working on it.
In what way? No.
Huh?
In what way? You say you have more room to improve.
It's just early in the year. Everyone's continuing to working on trying to best to get in mid-season form, and then after mid-season form, so on, so on, so on. So it's like we just got to continue to find the plays that we know that works for us, and just go out there and execute it. And for me, I got to do a better job when O-line gives me an opportunity to make the defense pay.
Aaron Rodgers is widely considered already to be one of the greatest ever at his position. How much is that a source of motivation for you to someday be considered one of the best ever to play your position? Is that something that drives you?
Yeah. That's the goal. I feel like if that's not your reason, everyone why is different. I can't really say that actually, but for me personally, that's the goal. But that's the end goal. I can't really look too much into that. I just got to take it one day at a time and try to prove every single day. And at the end of the day, if I put in the right work and have the right mindset, do I believe I can achieve that? I really do. But if I don't, wherever I come up at, I know I put a lot of work in to be there. So I'll be able to look back at it and be satisfied. But when you go against guys like that, it always motivates you. And you're definitely going to be on the sideline looking up to see the things that he's able to do. I know him pretty well too. So hopefully, he's obviously he's Aaron Rodgers. He's going to be amazing. Hopefully he's not as amazing on Sunday, but wish nothing but the best of luck to him.
If Daniel is playing and he's somewhat, he's not as much a running threat as he has been. That's been a big part of your offense. What changes for you? How much does that change stuff for you? Does defenses maybe, because you've been running, that threat is always there, and I think it takes a guy out. Am I right?
It really, for me personally, I don't really look at it that way. I look at it as just focusing on knowing my assignment, knowing my rules, knowing my keys, and making sure I'm on the same page as the guys up front. That's the only thing I can do. I feel like when I'm able to do that, and when the O-line, all of us collectively, tight ends, are all on the right page. We've shown how special we can be. And like I said, I feel like we can continue to get better, and that starts with me.
Do you worry at all about how many touches you're getting and what, how
I missed so many games in the last couple of years. Me complaining about touches or being worried about touches, that would be just stupid of me, to be completely honest. I'm just blessed, man. I'm happy. I get to go out there and play the sport that I love, and I keep saying it. I just want to go out there and make plays and try to help my team win games. And if that means 30 touches, then that means 30 touches. If that means only 5 touches, then it's only 5 touches. Whatever I can do to put my team in position to win games, that's what I'm willing to do.
At the end of the year, is there anything that you would look back on and be like, oh, wow, that's a lot, or that's too much? You good with it? whatever they throw at you.
I'm good whatever they throw at me.
I guess you were asked this after your performance against Tennessee in regards to Derrick Henry, but when there are great players on the other side, do you think that does maybe elevate your own performance just a little bit?
I mean, as a competitor, you know, I could sit here and give you guys the same answer I always do. Like, you know, you're not really competing against them, and that's the truth. But I mean, as a competitor, I guess it does, and that's every week for me. It don't just got to be a guy like Derrick Henry or a guy like Jonathan Taylor. Or when we played Christian McCaffrey, Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon, like those are two extremely talented backs too. Every week for me, you know, you're not really competing against them, but you're really competing against yourself, to be completely honest. But at the end of the day, for me, I keep saying at the end of the day, for me, I'm just trying to go out there and just perform at a high level, and that's the only thing I can focus on.